I recently set up my Dell XPS 13 Plus laptop so that every time I turn it on, it automatically starts mining Bitcoin. As soon as I open it up, this crazy code looking page comes up. I started doing this a while ago, but I haven't always remembered to keep my laptop running. So far in a year, I've made about $16. But when I got this new package in the mail, my thought was, what if I really put these together into their own little Dell laptop Bitcoin mining farm and see how much money I can make? I got this big package from Dell. Most importantly, a Dell XPS 15 laptop and a monitor.
Bro, are you gonna be able to run that on your computer though?
Then I moved into my new college apartment and got it all set up. I got the mining application, which is called NiceHash. I went back to the last video that I made on Bitcoin mining and followed the settings that I mentioned there. I'm just gonna click auto start mining, allow multiple instances, and run on startup so that every time I turn on my Dell computer, it's gonna start mining and it's gonna keep mining even if there's any power outages or whatever, it'll restart doing that. And here we are, running behind me is my own little mini Bitcoin mining farm, and it's actually mining whatever cryptocurrency is cheapest to mine, and then it automatically transfers that to Bitcoin, which can then be transferred to US dollars. There are Bitcoin mines that are doing essentially the same thing on a much larger scale, and some of them are able to be super profitable. So to make things a little bit more exciting, I'm putting $1,000 of my own money into Bitcoin mining stocks. I picked 3 Bitcoin mines that I'm gonna split that among. I don't know if it'll go up or down. Oh wait, let's take a step back. What even is Bitcoin mining? If I'm gonna run this thing for 90 days, I might as well have a solid grasp of how it works. Let's pretend these chopsticks are a credit card, and this chopstick case is the credit card processor that you'd put it into at a grocery store. You might already know that that credit card company takes like a 3% fee from the store for processing your credit card. When you're using Bitcoin as your currency, instead of there just being one credit card company that processes the transaction, it actually goes through a network of millions of different computers that validate the transactions. This is why Bitcoin is referred to as decentralized. No one person is in charge of it. But just like with your credit card, Bitcoin charges a transaction fee. And that money goes to everyone who's processing it. Like mining for gold, those processors also slowly introduce a small amount of new Bitcoin into the world. And the last thing I'm doing is flipping these laptops over into little pyramid shapes. That lowers the heat involved and increases the efficiency for them to kind of be in this position. I think this is a really cool monitor, and this way I'll be able to check the performance of this one even while it's upside down. We'll see what happens. Let's do it. Once I had the computer set up, I thought things were going well. Like, it typically said that I was making somewhere between 25 and 30 cents a day, which is fun as a crypto enthusiast. It really is like the most passive income that you could make. But I did run into one major issue: school. I actually have to go to class sometimes. Every day when I left the house, I had to bring one of the laptops with me to class. Some nights I'd even forget and leave it in my backpack overnight. Theoretically, with no hiccups, running continuously for 30 days, if I was making 25 cents a day, I would have ended up with $7.50. We're looking at $2.36. But don't forget, I also put some money into Bitcoin mining stocks. I lost a total of $206.75 from the $1,000 that I put in. It's safe to say it wasn't going well, but I was in it for the long term. So I kept my computers running and I held on to the $1,000 worth of stocks that I had bought. I realized I didn't really have to bring my computer to a lot of my classes, so I was able to run the Bitcoin mining software almost all day, every day. And then something incredible happened. Bitcoin went up in value. And not only did that mean that my Bitcoin mining profits increased, but my Bitcoin mining stocks increased in value as well. It's day 89, so I'm gonna tuck my little Dell laptops into bed, tuck myself into bed, and in the morning, we're gonna check on the final numbers for this challenge. It's finally time, so let's check the status on these two laptops. Whoa, check this out. It just flashed at 78 cents a day there. Now it's saying 62 cents. And this one is saying 41 cents. We're looking at almost $1 a day right now, which is crazy compared to the maybe 20 cents a day I was making earlier. Over the first 30 days, we made $2.36. But then over the next 60 days, we made $16.71. So that just goes to show how much the profits can vary with Bitcoin mining like this. And now taking a look into the $1,000 that I put into Bitcoin mining stocks, split among 3 different companies. The first one just about broke even, making us $5.89. The second one made us a total of $98.78. And the third one made us a total of $108.99. Overall, in 90 days, we made $19.07 from Bitcoin mining. We made $213.66 from stocks, and that totals $232.73. So obviously, this can totally change, and the amount of money that I can make from mining can totally fluctuate, and I definitely could have lost money overall from investing in stocks over just a 90-day period. You have no idea what's gonna happen. But what do you think? Should I keep this experiment going? Is it something you'd try yourself? Let me know in the comments down below. Drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and yeah, peace.